folks, it's Bishopheals, baby, on the ECF forums and host of Vape TV. How you guys doing over there, baby? Ooh, it's been a while. Tell me about it. Oopa. But I tell you, man, there's nothing more exciting than freaking vaping drama news, I tell you, man. Sometimes it's unbelievable, I tell you. A lot of brick and mortars, we're all worried. They're all worried regarding towards the taxes. Yes, taxes. Ooh, they're trying to pass ordinances. Yes, taxes, charging $30-somewhat for a 30 ml bottle just for tax. Just for tax. Can you believe that? Really? Can you actually believe that shit? You know, to charge $30 freaking dollars. Guys, listen. Don't wait. Do not wait. Start writing to your congressman. Start getting this thing going. And I mean, seriously, we need to avoid this bullshit happening here in New York. We need to avoid this happening everywhere else, because it is just bullshit. They're making freaking e-cigarettes more expensive than cigarettes, than actual cigarettes, for crying out loud. So to avoid this shit from happening, please, you need to contact your congressman. Big time, big time. Well, now I'm not making this video because of e-juice prices, but that's one I really did want to talk about it. But you know what? This other matter just exploded. Exploded yesterday, and we're talking about it. And this morning I was reading it up on Facebook, and it has to do with reviewers. Okay, I can't speak for the other reviewers. Okay, I'm not. By all means, I'm not slandering anyone. Okay, I can't speak for them. I only can speak for myself. Okay, and pretty much just to put it out there, I'd rather just put it out there before someone else starts, you know, sniffing around. Okay, so I'm just gonna put it out there. Okay, because that's exactly what's gonna be happening now. So apparently people already know about Rip Tripper, but the issues that occurred. People in the vaping community are a little bit upset. Well, I'm not him, okay? I can't talk for him, nothing at all. I can't talk about Phil. I can't talk about any reviewer at all. I'm not, because I'm just going to generalize this referring to me. That's it. Literally just me. First and foremost, how did I get started? Let's start from there before I go into the pricing and all this crap that people are saying that reviewers are getting paid. Okay, first things foremost, I have a day job. Yeah, I do have a day job, and it's nothing to do with vaping. It has nothing to do with vaping. It has to do with IT. Yes, what's IT? Information technology, computers, designing, networking, engineering, firewall, Okay, without boring you with the geekness, okay, about computers, but that is my day job, okay? So why am I reviewing if I have a day job? Okay, it's not like I need the extra money, okay? It's mainly because I love vaping. First of all, I love vaping. And number two, there isn't really enough information out there when you buy products. When you buy products, when you buy a mod, when you buy, if it's a dripper, Addy, or a mechanical, or a variable voltage mod, it really doesn't come with instructions. Very rare. It'll come with a little thing on how to use it. That's about it. Other than that, it doesn't come with anything at all. It doesn't tell you how you build a coil. It doesn't tell you what kind of ohms to use. It doesn't tell you how to wrap the coil. It doesn't show you different kind of coil designs. It doesn't, you know, provide you all this information. Who does? Forget about it. Yes, absolutely. You know, so I take the time out. I play with the device, okay? I look at how to maximize the performance, okay? How if you spend $100, $150, $50, it doesn't matter, on the actual device. You want to know how to use it, first of all. Is it durable enough? Is it safe? Is it safe to use? Okay? And what kind of life expectancy am I going to get out of the product? And on top of that, what kind of builds can I do with this product? Okay, now am I locked into one specific build, or do I actually have enough room to grow? Okay, and actually experience different kind of builds. Okay, now all that, to me, I find that important. And not only me, I found that other people, you know, on the forums, they write questions And they're like, well, listen, I don't understand ohms. What are ohms? They don't know what kind of wire to get. They don't know what kind of cotton to get. They don't know what kind of silica wick to get. That, you know, I mean, everything from the sun to the moon, from the stars. All these questions, you know, and it comes out so much easier just making a video and talking about it. Yeah, that's pretty much how I got started in reviewing. So I just started making videos on how to improve a certain device, okay, how to use the device, how to show you different builds on the device, what's safe, okay, and what's not safe, what kind of batteries to use, okay, what's the difference between a clone and an actual, you know, device as far as a brand name device, okay, what kind of qualities are you getting, what am I missing out if I get a clone, or am I doing more harm than good? Okay, so these are things that I keep in mind, and I do these videos just for you. I take out the time and day out of my family, out of my friends, okay, that I have to take out, you know, several hours a day to make this kind of video, okay, and post it up on YouTube. Okay, now I'm not charging for this. I'm not monetizing my videos. I'm not sourcing out to get income, an additional source of income at all, but that's me. Okay, now a lot of other people would say, well, you know what, I want to make some money out of it. Okay, well, that's all totally up to you. Totally up to you. If you want to make money, if it's through the use of sponsors, okay, monetizing your videos, listing your videos on different websites, okay, so every time when they click on it, you get X amount of cents for it, or charging the actual modders and stuff, you know, whatever it is, from $600 to $1,000 for a review, you know, that's totally up to you. Whatever you want to do, okay? I'm just talking about me, what I do. I do not charge people to do reviews. They send me a product, I do a review, and that's about it, okay? Or, you know, they do offer, I gotta admit, I have to admit, there's some occasions that they've offered me X amount of dollars to do a review, and I would say no. I have to say no, because it's not like I'm charging person A all the way to person D to Z, and then maybe I'm not going to charge this person. It's unfair and it's unethical to me. That's my own personal view of it. I won't charge, okay? Send me a product. I will be fair, okay, on the review, okay? Now, if it's a product that I don't have any knowledge of, if it's an area in vaping that I do not have any knowledge or expertise on, I pass on and I won't do the review. Out of, you know, it's just ethics, okay? To me, it's just ethically, you know, I can't do a review on a product because, oh, it's the latest one that's just out. But you know what? I really don't have any knowledge on that kind of new technology that you're about to use. So I don't want to give a bad review on something that I don't know. So personally, I would reject a product if that's the case. I would also reject the product if I know for a fact it's completely harmful. It's extremely harmful, because I'm already coming with the point of view that, you know, I'm already giving it a negative review without even seeing the product. So then I would have to refuse the product. It has to be completely fair across the board. It just has to be completely fair. That's why you don't really see me doing clone reviews, because I already have a bad taste in clones, literally. So I already have in my mind, I'm going to give it a bad review. Now, however, if I do have it in my hand, someone's offering to me, I want you to play with it and tell me what you think. That's a different story. That would be a different story. That's not really a review. That's more or less giving my opinion on something. And if it's relating to sub-home vaping, or if it's just relating to its day-to-day vaping, or on the device that you're being used, you know, and so forth. Okay, that's totally different. But then again, like I said, this is just dealing with me, how I actually, you know, how do I do my reviews? I like to take the product, take the time, look at it, examine it, play with it, vape it like a regular general vapor that would actually vape it, and then I would like to vape it enthusiastically. I like to push it, okay? I like to push the mod or push the addy, okay? Then I would be going into sub-ohm territory. Let me see if the seals are melting. If the seals are melting, I'm already going to be giving a bad review at that point, because, you know, it's toxic. I don't think you want to be breathing in melted seals, okay? So, which has happened in you know, in the past with other atomizers. Now, these are things that I keep in mind. Safety, okay, endurance, how low of a sub-ohm build can you actually achieve that's safe, that's not going to ruin the poles, the seals, the O-rings, and so forth. Okay, and for the which population, what population in the vaping community would this device suit for? Okay, because you have your novice vapors. They're not going to be thrilling building coils because A, they don't know how to build a coil, okay, or they just don't have the time to build coils, and they just want something that they could just put juice in and on the street and go, and that's it. So being a reviewer is tough, period. It's tough because you have to look at the device not for your own personal satisfaction the way you vape, but you have to look at who's going to benefit out of this device. Literally, who benefits out of it, okay? And that's the marketing of people that you actually voice your opinion on, okay? Who would it help? That's the key thing that I think of. When I look at a product, if I don't like it, I will tell you why I don't like it. But then again, someone else is going to probably like it. And for what reasons? What would it suit for? When looking at the device, you have to look at the strengths and the weaknesses. And in the strengths, who will benefit from these strengths? And who will not benefit from the weaknesses? Okay, so for instance, if it's an advanced vapor that loves to do dual coils, triple coils, quad coils, okay, I doubt it very much he's going to enjoy an Ego tank system, okay, or a regular China RBA that only has one pole, okay, one pole and a negative, okay. I don't think you're going to be doing quad coils out of that, okay. So you know, you have to look at different views, point of views, and be fair and honest. Okay. Now, as far as pricing, okay, in the past and even now, okay, in the beginning as I was doing these videos, once I've gotten about like 500 subscribers, they started making me offers on YouTube to advance my subscriptions to, you know, 50,000, 100,000 subscribers and stuff, and to add me towards a part of a network, and I would be getting X amount of dollars, and I would pay X this, so that. I shut them all out. I literally shut them all out. It got so complicated because this is not my job. It's not my job, okay? I'm not looking to get paid, period. I'm not really looking to get paid. I have a day job. Now, if I'm looking to get paid, okay, then maybe I would pay so I can increase my subscribers, to get more viewers and so forth. But it's not something that I would do because I just rather deal with the people that are interested in the products that I get or that I'm actually reviewing, and doing exciting builds on them that are safe and easy to build. That's something I'm interested in because I'd rather have an honest YouTube channel, and I just rather deal with the people that I deal with on a daily basis that are asking me questions every other day, sending me emails, and I do videos regarding towards those questions, and I'd rather have that kind of commitment and that kind of interaction with my viewers. That's why I am not going to pay anyone to increase my subscribers or increase my viewers. I'd rather have an honest content with my general public that I can actually interact with on a daily basis. With that said, if a reviewer is using it to increase profit, money, sponsoring, that's all up to them. I'm not doing that. I don't have a separate website to link my videos or to link my videos in other websites and stuff, so that, you know, I'm just looking to make money. I'm not really looking to make money. I'm just looking to provide information, value information, high-end information as best as possible to my public viewers. Now, as far as companies, well, they do offer. They'll say, hey, I'd like for you to do a review. How much do you charge? They do ask. And I have to tell them, no, I'm not charging. I don't charge. I feel that I have a bad taste in my mouth if I would actually charge anything from $600 to $1,000. That's pretty much the going rate. Like, they'll be willing to actually pay, and it's like I say no. You know, and then they'll send me the device to review, and they're like, listen, I'll send you 4 or 5 devices if you like. I'm like, no. no. One is more than enough, and I'll just look at it, and then after that, I just get rid of, I totally get rid of the device. The other thing is, again, these are things that I've encountered from reviewing. But if this was to be my day job, okay, if it was vaping, not having a brick and mortar and just doing reviews 10 hours a day, then I would have to look at ways to support myself within, if this was that I'm making a living on. I would have to look at ways. If it's through sponsorships, maybe a way of, like I said, monetizing videos. You can do that. Getting sponsors, okay? Things in that nature, okay? But as far as charging to do a review, I don't know. For me, I only could speak for myself. It just gives me a bad taste in my mouth. It gives me a bad taste in my mouth because even though if I'm going to be very objective and fair about the review, I still got paid to do a review. And to give a negative feedback on something that you got paid on to do a review, you're looking at problems. You're looking at problems. I mean, that's my take on it, and I need to be fair. That, people that have seen my videos, I mean, if there was a negative thing about a product, I say it. I say it with no problems whatsoever. And I love to have that freedom. I want and I love to have that freedom. If I need to literally, wail on a product, which I've had. I mean, there were mods that I wailed how piece of shit the way they were built. I literally said it. I didn't care because they didn't pay me to do the review. Okay, it's not like I'm forced to give a positive review. You understand what I'm talking about? So that's why I have a day job. This isn't my day job, but if this was my day job, it would be very complicated. You'd be in a very complicated situation if your main source of your income would be relying on accepting payments for reviews. I just find that very, very, very difficult. Very difficult. Because then if you know for a fact that the product is unhealthy or there's an issue with it, you're still going to collect the money and still give a positive review. I don't know. It just leaves like a bad taste in my mouth. Literally, it just leaves a bad taste in my mouth. So that's why for me, I'm just talking about me. I can't do that. That's why I don't charge. And I'd rather have this one-to-one, relationship that I do have with my vaping audience right now. So, if juice-related issues, if there's any concerns, I talked about it. I've done videos on that. We've talked about that. Even on my vaping show. Okay, case in point. Here's Vape TV. Okay, I'm part of Vape TV, and in Vape TV we have numerous amount of hosts. We don't get paid. We don't get paid to be a host, and we talk about anything relating to vaping, to anything from the sun to the moon. Okay, so from e-juices to coil builds to vaping devices, RBAs, you name it, we talk about it. Even your wife. But that's the beauty of it. Okay, so it's not like we're paid to give positive reviews. Okay, we're not paid to feed you a product to make you buy a product. Okay, so that's the good thing about it, and if you haven't heard of Vape TV, you should check it out. Go to www.vapetv.com because we do shows there live from 8 in the evening straight out to 3 a.m. East Coast time, 7 days a week. And this weekend we have the marathon that's coming on, so it would be from Friday 8 o'clock all the way straight out to Sunday, non-stop. So we're gonna actually have that, which is great, totally great. Now the if you have any questions regarding towards what we were talking about as far as for the reviews and stuff, if it's relating towards other reviews, I can't answer that because, again, I'm not going to speak for them. What they do is their business. okay? And, you know, I just wanted to talk about me, what I do, in case anybody that was interested or they were thinking of you know, getting into reviews. You know, it's another thing to think about. There's a lot of new vapors that are coming in, and you know, they're learning about vaping, and they're looking at reviewers and stuff, or they're looking at, well, oh, that's pretty cool, let me start doing a video, you know, and can I get some money to do this video? You know, no, there is no money, dude. there is no money, dude. Unless you're gonna be making this full time, then you're gonna have to look at receiving money from other areas, literally from sponsors. I would say directly through sponsors, you know, because that way it has nothing to do with the actual product that you're reviewing, because it's not their product. Okay, so you have to look for sponsors, literally monetize your videos. Okay, there are other areas, so that way it's not like you're ethically bound and you're not entrapping yourself with issues and drama, you know, like what exploded just recently on Facebook. So, you know, to avoid all that bullshit. So anyway, you know, I don't want to keep this long or anything, but, you know, I just wanted to, you know, give my 2 cents about it, you know, and that's about it. So with that, I'm going to let you guys go. Live hard and vape hard. Oofa.